Welcome to the Mindful Love Movement, where every purchase makes a difference. We're not just shopping, we're igniting change, blending purpose with passion. Our live social shopping transforms mental health advocacy into real, loving action. Every purchase is an act of advocacy. Join the I Can Challenge and embrace a new way to shop, connect, and transform lives. This is the I Can Challenge.
Take the challenge and make a difference.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me back. Do you want to go over a few questions with our audience just to give them an idea, a more clear idea, concise idea
Sure.
about what is the mindful of? I mean, we can read. It doesn't matter.
Do you want to read or do you want me to read?
So I'll read the first one, and then you explain about the I Can challenge.
Okay.
So I have question number one that I read on the comments. What is mindful of movement? So mindful of movement, it's a mission-driven brand using mindfulness, love, and storytelling to promote emotional resilience and collective healing. And by the way, we have our first series about emotional resilience. We have it at three levels. Beginner, I think it has like 4 or 5 chapters. Then intermediate has a couple of chapters in there, and I think I posted the advanced chapter, and it's going to be complemented with an additional chapter in there. I hope it's a great tool for you to grow in your personal journey. And
Yeah, and on that, we're going to have journals soon, both electronic and print, so that you can journal in this process, that you can write things down. We'll have a variety of ebooks and e-resources for you as well. And if there's something that you specifically are interested in, or that you're wanting some more knowledge about, or you have some questions about, please let us know. We'll do our best. Once again, we're not experts, but we do reach out to experts, and we do utilize the best information that we can get our hands on and communication. So we want to be able to just serve you the best way that we can. And the only way we can do that is if we know some of the things that you all need as well. So the second question, what is the I Can Challenge? We'll talk a little bit more about that. It's a public invitation for people to declare what they've overcome and believe they can do, fostering a shared movement of empowerment. So I'll read a couple of at the event this past week we were at, we had a list out to help encourage or to inspire, or maybe to jog thought around this. So from a mental, emotional wellness standpoint, I can reach out for help when I need it. That's something that many of us don't do. We don't feel comfortable asking for help. We feel shame in asking for help.
Mhm.
But I want you to know it's okay to need help. It's okay to not be okay. You can ask for help, because we're all in need of help at a variety of different times. We don't all have our act together. If you think somebody has their act together, they don't. There's I can assure you there's something that is, going on, or that has gone on, that is impactful. So that's something I can forgive myself for past mistakes. I'm a recovering perfectionist, besides recovering of other things too. But I don't forgive myself for my mistakes. I very easily. I tend to dwell on them, and maybe it's from my athletic background of trying to perfect myself, or to learn from. I used to watch a lot of video as a kid. I used to make a lot of videos as a kid, but I would watch the videos more to learn about me and what I did wrong in a performance, or in a game. And that's something I've had to learn to ask for help over the years. And so if you need help, ask, because you'll find people want to help. It's a way that people can feel blessed by being a part of your life, and experience a blessing as well. And I'll read one more, and just from a community standpoint, because we spoke about personal growth earlier and mental, emotional wellness and connection and community. I can call a friend I haven't spoken to in a while. That's all of us. You know, we get caught up in life, very busy, everything's going on every day. And, you know, sometimes there's that moment where your phone rings and you're like, man, I was just thinking about you. And those are some of the greatest moments. And so I can volunteer 1 hour this week. Volunteering is a great way to give back. It's not something that you'll find that is just impactful on who you're volunteering or what you're doing, but it impacts you as well. I did a number of trips overseas, and I thought that I was going to help people. Well, I had no idea the impact that they were going to make on my life. That it impacted me, and I don't think I could have impacted them the way they impacted me. So that's the I Can challenge, that for you to realize that you can make a difference, that you can impact somebody's lives, and that it's okay to not be okay. You can make a difference. So,
And here we have a postcard that states I can, and feel free to complete anything that comes to mind um, in your I can
and
personal
it's
I can
important to write
challenge.
it down. I think that, you know, sometimes we don't write things down, but it's important to write our goals down. It's important to write other objectives down. And so if you really, you know, want to take the I Can challenge, we ask you to post it on in the comments, post it in the website. We're going to have an area pretty soon where the videos can be shared, where you can create your own I Can video, and not just of what you can do, but of you actually doing it. So yes, Lucia, absolutely, lots of opportunities to acts of love and kindness daily. Love it intentionally. That's what it's all about. You are right. Thank you for commenting.
Yes, and that can elevate the well-being of those around you and your own well-being. Is that sense of rewarding that you feel after you have helped someone, or you have smile to a stranger. Uh, do something as simple as that. Maria is online. Amazing video. Thank you so much for joining us, Maria. Uh, Eduardo. Eduardo. Hi, Eduardo. Camila. Thank you for staying with us. Um, we also have
Yes,
another
Eduardo, we
question.
love it.
Who is who is behind the movement? Well, behind the movement, as we said before, is Mark, an ex-pro athlete and a sport athlete, and I focusing on creating purpose-driven love in action. I am absolutely into that. I think we need to bring love back, and that is the main intention.
The movement originated in 2020, and I was in a homeless shelter, and I was talking to a guy a couple bunks over who had a hard life, and he was not encouraged. He had lost hope too, and I just started talking to him about that we need more love, and he shot up and he said, "Yeah, man, that's what we need. We do. We need more love." And so we talked about it for a little while, and I asked him, "But what could we add instead of just saying we need more love?" And he said, "Mindfulness. We need mindful love. We need people to be purposeful in sharing love." And I said, "I love that." And so that began the movement right there. And I spoke to a lady online who volunteered to make a logo for us. And she made a logo, and I went and I printed a number of shirts. Overall, I printed about 500, and I would use that, especially when I was in the homeless shelter. I was looking for ways to get out and to try and um, be hopeful and to recover. I would go out on the streets and I'd take a bag with me full of shirts, and I had a clipboard with 10 questions on them as well. And I would stop people that I thought that I could interrupt and say, excuse me, can I get a few minutes of your time to ask you these 10 questions about mental awareness? And at the end of the 10 questions, I'll give you this shirt. And I was shocked that 90% of the people were like, absolutely. So I was encouraged by them answering the questions and them agreeing or saying, man, you got to do this. You know, this is something that's needed. And them refusing to take the shirt. They wanted to pay for it. They didn't want me to be giving it to them. They said, oh no, I want to support you in the movement. Some people would give me $20. One guy gave me 100, another would 50. And one time, and I tell this story, and this is when I knew something was really, really here, is I have to zoom it back out. Like I said, the hand signals mean something to this AI camera. So I was talking to a couple, and I had on a shirt that had the big logo on it, kind of like that, and it was a different colored shirt. And I saw a couple walking down the sidewalk, and I just looked over to see the lady, you know, maybe 20 yards away as she approached, but I could tell she was locked in on my logo on the shirt, and her mouth was, you know, kind of like open or smiling. And I knew that she liked, I could tell that she liked the shirt. And even as she passed by, her head, you know, continued to spin and take a look at the shirt, wondering, what's that guy doing? You know, he has these other shirts in his hands that is he selling those? So a few minutes go by, and all of a sudden I see the guy that she was with kind of walking fast up and down the sidewalks, trying to look over the crowd. And I raised my hand and, you know, kind of motioned to him, you looking for me? And he said, yeah. And so he came over to me and he said, man, I got to get one of those shirts. My girlfriend in there saw that shirt and she loves it. And she sent me back out here to get one. So I agreed. I told him that, you know, they weren't for sale, that I was giving them away. And he goes, oh, no, I can't take it. You know, I have to give you money. I go, well, I'll tell you what, you can give me money, but I want to know why. I want to meet your girlfriend and I want to ask her some questions and I want to know why she was so compelled to send you back out here. And he thought about it for a moment and he said, yeah, okay. So we walked back in and they were at a restaurant and sat there and just was encouraged to hear her say how much she loved the logo. And then once she heard me tell her what I was doing there, she really wanted to make sure that they supported us and that she encouraged me to continue on. So those are stories that I think that as you wear the brand and you wear merchandise out, it opens up conversations that you've never expected before, and people wanting to share or inquire with you. We'll couple other questions and we'll get ready to wrap up.
We got another question. Is this a non-profit or a business?
Great question. And so earlier I shared that we do have a charity that is in the process of being organized with the IRS. Currently, this is a for-profit LLC, and all of the proceeds are going to mental health awareness. And when we get the charity approved, we'll make that announcement and we'll make the necessary arrangements around that as well. But just to be clear right now, we are not a charity. We're shopping with a purpose and changing lives.
We have new comments. María Eugenia, saludos desde La Paz, Bolivia. Gracias. Hola, ¿qué tal? Laura, it is truly an honor to partner with fellow ambassador of love. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate you. The honor was all ours.
Yes. Oh, that is a great question.
What is the question?
Where can you purchase merch and these shirts now? So you can go to mindfullove.com and you can go to the store that's online and you'll be able to purchase shirts. Now, there's only a limited amount
Right.
available, but if you order one and it turns out we don't have it in size, we'll get one printed for you in our next batch of runs. So go to mindfullove.com. The shirts are made of a variety of materials, but mostly 100% cotton, responsibly sourced, printed here in the USA. And when we launch the new merchandise with the partnership of the manufacturer, we'll have all of those details listed on the site for you to understand the material, where it's sourced. We do know that it's friendly, environmentally friendly, and we've been very well briefed by the organization that's we're partnering with. And I'm going to save the name of the organization until next time, and we'll roll out. But we're excited about this partnership. They are a giant company. They have an incredible heart. Soon as they heard what we were doing, they were immediately, bringing other people, other executives over to want to talk to us, to spend time with us. And they've rolled out the red carpet. They treat us like we're one of their biggest clients. And we hadn't even made an order yet. It's really been amazing. And we're so blessed and so grateful. And we look forward to changing lives together. And, we look forward to changing lives together with you too. We're all in this together. We can build this ramp and these ramps that are so necessary in society that we can impact lives together.
We have two more questions that we got. How do I share my I Can story? During this live stream, you can join the comments and share what is your little act of kindness that you choose to do for someone else today. Remember, it could be seen as a simple and plain, but it could be of a huge impact. So don't miss your opportunity. You can also reach out to us.
I see one question is, can I appear on a future live event or a campaign? Absolutely. You can reach out to us, share your story. We'll be capturing these stories. We'll be helping to retell some of these stories. We'll be putting these stories out into our website, and we'll also be assimilating stories of consideration for a live show. And even as we roll out live on the road, and we'll be able to live stream people from other locations and be able to do it as we move forward. One thing to make clear, today is just the first day for us. We will be doing this again next week, and our desires are to work out these kinks, to grow our audience, to get things in place to where we can start to do this more than once a week, that we can do it working into twice a week, 3 times a week, and we can focus in on different things, different guests, and bringing on board to where we can start to have a greater impact together. But we can't do this without you. We need you, the audience, you, the people, to be involved, to be engaged, to take the I Can challenge, to challenge others to join our community, to like, to subscribe. We want to become part of the YouTube Live Sellers program. And there's a certain requirement of subscribers and viewers that we need for that. That's not our goal, but it's nice to be able to reach it because it opens up the audience for us. It opens up the algorithm for us
Right.
to reach others. So we need you. We want to partner with you. We want to serve you, and it's a privilege to be able to be here after so long, many times not even knowing if we were going to make it to the next day in this. We hit so many hurdles, but we know the hurdles are because there's a lot of good that can come out of this.
We want you to say it, to live it, to wear it.
And thank you, Augusto.
Augusto, hey,
Thank
thanks
you.
for
We love you.
Venezuela.
from Venezuela. Thank you, Augusto. We love you.
An amazing testimony.
What an amazing! Oh yeah, we have. Mark has an incredible story. We will have an episode about that.
I'm going to get some shirts and cups.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
please go to our website, mindfullove.com, and
Share your story too. We want to
Yes.
hear your story because it's very important that your story can inspire others.
yes,
Whether you've
If
gone
you-
something or going through something, you can inspire and you
Yes.
can make a difference
You
through it.
guys are truly blessed to bless.
Thank you.
feel
Let's get this YouTube channel to more than
100,000. That's 100,000. Hey, to your mouth to
Thank
God's
you.
ears. That would be great.
Yes. So, if you have a story to share and you feel comfortable putting a very short, brief comment during the live stream, feel free to do so. We are here to hear you. We are here to share. We are here to encourage each other. You are part of the family, the Mindful Love family now. So don't be
Yes.
shy.
Yes. All right.
Um,
Any last words? Diego, would you like to say anything last in Spanish to our Latin audience?
Yes. Diego and I are going to take over now and go over the I Can Challenge and explain it in Spanish to our community.
Love it.
Slowly. We are going to.
Well, I'm going to sign off. I want to say thank you to everybody. I love you. I'm so appreciative and honored to be here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for enduring us in this process as we learn to work out the kinks in our live video. Remember, shop with purpose. Take the I Can Challenge and you can make a difference. And remember that you are loved.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on this inspiring journey.
Remember, every purchase you make is not just a transaction. It is an act of advocacy, a step toward transforming mental health through love and community. This is the I Can Challenge, changing the world one purposeful purchase at a time. Keep challenging the status quo, keep engaging, and keep transforming lives. This is the I Can Challenge, changing the world one purposeful purchase at a time.
Until next time, stay inspired and shop with purpose.